55 bad. I'm from Cleveland. I'm from down the way. It's a hood on the north side of Cleveland. 55 Bads mean my brother. His name Bads. He got shot. He died. And my hood off 55th, so that's just 55 Bads.
So it makes sense to just put it all
I
together.
just put the shit.
Man, damn, sorry to hear about your brother. Like that must have been a rough period growing up with all that too.
Yeah,
was that part of kind of how you got into music? Like how did that work out?
Some white boys got into this shit. Like they used to be picking me up and take me to Cleveland Heights. It's a suburb. They used to take me up there, and they used to be in the studio. I used to sell them drugs and shit. And so I just used to be in that bitch chilling with them, getting hot. And I just rap and shit, freestyling, playing with the auto tune. That's it.
Well,
I just started.
Yeah, we were talking off air that you said you've only been doing it a little over a year.
Yeah, I've been doing this for like a year and a half.
And your debut mixtape already, most of the songs are 100,000 plus or close to 100,000.
Yeah, we got like a little over a million streams. Yeah, I just got that in May, called Bomb Money. That was my first tape. We dropped that independently, me and my manager Breed.
And so, why Bond Money? Like, why is it called Bond Money?
Cause I was on the run.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I knew if I got caught, they wasn't gonna give me no bond, but it was just like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Just fit my situation.
It fit. Okay.
I was on the run for like six felonies. I just cut my house arrest bracelet off, and I was on probation. But the deal got me off. You feel me? When I got caught.
Okay, and so Bond Money was kind of your way of saying, like, even if they give me a bond, I'm gonna pay for it. Like, I got it with this because it's gonna be fire. Yeah, it's gonna be it. Yeah. And so I noticed your sound. You were mentioning that you used to fuck with the auto tune and stuff.
Yeah.
So like your sound, you kind of have like a little Travis Scott in you. So I was just kind of wondering, like, how was that like an influence? How did you get into that?
But I don't really listen to Travis Scott. I like some of his songs though, but I don't really listen. But I don't really like. I don't know. I just started doing that shit. At the time, when I started, I wasn't listening to nobody that do auto tune. I do now, but it was just some shit. My niggas got me here too. They was using me, so I just started doing this shit.
Okay, yeah, you're just testing it out. I mean, that's part of being a musician.
That's how they shit was set up, and I just liked it. You feel me? They was using all the time. That was just it.
True, yeah. And so, kind of, I mean, growing up in that must have been hard because you were saying, I don't know if maybe you want to talk about that a little bit more, about kind of your growing up, because I'm not familiar, for example, with like the Cleveland area, and I didn't even know it had that even dominance of like that, quote unquote hood or ghetto areas,
Cleveland ain't nothing but the hood. Like once you go into Cleveland, there's not no area that ain't nobody claiming. Like you ain't about to go in not one area in Cleveland and then you find a nigga outside, he ain't ripping that shit. You feel me? It don't matter. Even some of the suburbs around Cleveland, niggas claiming that shit. They claiming that areas somewhere in there. Like the whole Cleveland motherfucking ghetto. All them niggas think they bang, think they everybody savage out there. Everybody are trying to be. You feel me? That's about it. Ain't shit. That shit just get bloody. A whole Cleveland blood. So my hood ain't really nothing different. You feel me? Like you gonna go anywhere in Cleveland and them niggas gonna act the same. You feel me? They gonna get just as bloody, if not more than how, you feel me? How heck did we get? It's just like the whole city, them niggas savage.
Yeah, see, like I had no idea. Like you usually hear like Chirac in Chicago, you always hear about that, but you never hear I've never really heard of like Cleveland and like all that. But I mean, was that part of kind of how did that affect your music as well? Like how does that affect your music?
Shit, I say shit. It do affect my music though, cause I ain't about to say no shit that I think my niggas in my hood gonna be like, this nigga corny, bro. Or this nigga saying that shit sound what?
Do you feel that's kind of pressure though?
Nah, ain't no pressure. It's just I know my lane. You feel me? I know where I come from. You feel me? So I know what they gonna think about some shit that I say. So I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna keep some bloody shit in there somewhere. I'm gonna keep some savage shit somewhere in there in my music, cause that's what they want to hear. You feel me? That's what we around. That's what we involved in. That's what we want to listen to while we doing whatever the fuck we involved in. You feel me? So I ain't about to say no I ain't about to say no soft nigga shit, and them niggas in my city ain't soft, and they ain't want to hear that shit. You feel me? I'm gonna get overlooked if I try too hard to try to do some shit that ain't gonna relate to a street nigga or a bitch or a girl that's from the hood. You feel me? That shit ain't gonna fly in my city or nowhere in the streets. That shit ain't gonna fly. You saying some corny shit. So I'm gonna keep that shit gutted, keep that shit real. But I still do like make sure I keep a melody. You feel me? Or like something like the soft sound. But I'm gonna say some savage shit just cause it ain't everybody gonna wanna listen to that rah shit. You feel me? So I just make it so that anybody can listen to it, but a street nigga gonna listen to it and be like, oh yeah, that nigga, he talking that shit. You feel me? Or a girl that don't like that shit, she gonna listen to him like, oh, this is a nice vibe. You feel me? Like, she gonna, you feel me? She don't give a fuck that when her nigga play that shit. You feel
she
me?
likes to just bump it anyway.
Yeah,
it's like she bumps it
let
too.
that shit play out.
Just let it ride out. Yeah. So you definitely looking back, like you definitely want to give back to everybody who's kind of helped you and who you kind of grew up with, because it's in your name, 55, and even Bags because of your brother. Yeah. So you kind of, to me that would feel like some more pressure just on me personally, but you seem to just handle it with ease. And even on your first track, one of the first songs, Family on Blood Money, you have a lyric that says, I'm on the run from my PO, Breezy telling me to take a flight. So I'm assuming that's where you're talking about the whole probation and the house arrest that you had just cut your bracelet. But like, how did that come about, and what do you mean by that lyric?
Shit, and then Breezy had hit me up. When he first hit me up, he was asking like where I was from, was I signed or something like that. And I told him I know I was independent. I told him I was from and shit. He was trying to get me to catch a flight, and I was telling him like my nigga, I'm on house arrest. I'm on all this other shit. I gotta go to rehab every week. I gotta go to the rehab meetings every week. I'm on probation, all type of shit.
You had to go to rehab too?
Yeah, I got caught heavy drugs. So you feel me? It was just part of
the whole thing.
Yeah.
The whole rap.
I used to be addicted to Xanax too though. But that one, you feel me? It's little shit. But yeah, though, he was trying to get me to catch a flight. So that's where that shit came from. I was telling him like I can't catch no flight. I'm restricted from all travels, you feel me? But then I ended up catching a bus. Like the next day I told my mama about it, and she was like, fuck it, if you catch it, she a fan of Yo Gotti and Breezy work with Yo Gotti, you feel me? So she like fuck it, like just do that shit. It might change your life type shit. So she literally, like my mama influenced me to go on a run type shit.
Okay.
So it was like that. I caught a bus though, I couldn't catch a flight. But that's where that line came from.
So what were you looking at, honestly? Like if they did catch you, like what was...
I don't know. That shit. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about that shit.
Okay. And that's fine. And so you said that you were influenced to go on the run, and so what, I mean, like, what made you finally get the decision to just go rather than do what you were already doing?
I told my niggas about it, and then it was like, yo, mama gonna be tripping. And I was like, nah.
She's like, telling me.
She was like, shit. That's what you wanna do, nigga. Do follow your dreams. Do what the fuck you wanna do. And my niggas, they wasn't about to say no. You feel me? So it was everybody around me was like, go do it.
So for someone who might not know, like, what does a studio kind of offer that, because you were independent before, what does it offer that maybe is different than being independent, or what are the perks of going with a studio, for example?
Shit, being independent, you get to make your own decision. Like, I ain't the type of nigga that be getting, I ain't in jail. You ain't about to tell me when to piss and when not to piss, my nigga. You feel me? Like, we ain't about to play those type of games. And so you gonna teach me how to be a boss, and that's the type of nigga, that's the type of niggas I'm fucking with, and that's the type of niggas you should fuck with. Like if a nigga wants you to be his slave, then you shouldn't even be fucking with him. And that's what most labels be wanting you to be. Even like independent labels, like they be wanting the artists that's with them the beast. You feel me? Like that. We ain't rocking like that.
They push agendas, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
They try and like make them push a certain something.
We doing, you feel me? You gonna be your own boss. You wanna be able to make decisions when you wanna make them and how you wanna make them. You feel me? But you really just, that's it.
So,
I should've
so
said
so
it.
Yo Gotti has Cocaine Music Group and all that, and so you have a song where you talk about cocaine and heavy drug use. So how much of drug use kind of is involved in the musical process and like just in you general? You know what I'm saying? Like, because you said you would sell some too. So that's just this part of it, part of the identity.
Yeah, it's part of drugs, part of all my music, like. Like, not necessarily, like, people around me sell cocaine, but that's what you feel me. Like, my mom was trapping, my stepdad was trapping. You feel me? Yeah, my uncle's trapped, my brother's trapped, my niggas trapping. Everybody trapping, but they ain't only selling cocaine. That's just why I said cocaine, because you feel me? I'm involved. You feel me? I'm close to the whole cocaine music and this shit.
And so again, you were thrusted into this limelight in a very fast time. A lot of people take a lot longer to get to where they are. So how does it getting that money so fast too and adjusting to that lavish lifestyle? After you said you grew up on 55th and all that and all this lifestyle that you said you had before, that must have been a real shock in the beginning.
You gotta get used to it. This shit change you. Like, you get off track real fast. Cause I came up so fast. It wasn't no training myself or adjusting myself to the whole rapper lifestyle. You feel me? So like, I still be having to catch myself when I'm fucking up. Cause you feel me? I went from broke to having bands. You feel me? It wasn't like no leveling up, no struggling. You feel me? To like learn. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't really know how to put it in words. It's just like I wasn't trained for this lifestyle. You feel me? I didn't have enough time. It was literally like this. You feel me? Type of shit like you. I don't know. It's like,
Is that something you would go to your big brother, like you were saying, Yo Gotti for? You would go to him for some advice?
Yeah, I go to him for all advice.
And what would he kind of tell you? Like, what would he say?
He just tell me to remain focused on the music. Don't focus on the money. Because the money that shit gonna fuck your head up. That shit gonna change you. And you wanna just focus on the craft and keep doing whatever the fuck got you to the money. That's what you keep focused on. You don't focus on how much money you got or what the money can get you. Or cause that's where you start getting lost. You start fucking up. And I'll still be fucking up. You feel me? But I got time. I'm only 21. You feel me? So I got time. You feel me? But it's better sooner than later.
Exactly. As soon as you're starting now, you're grinding now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people they wait longer. They've been doing it for so much longer, and they don't get that opportunity. And you seem to be making the most of it, which is amazing. And you're traveling. So I was curious, like, what's the place that had you been outside of Cleveland before you left that? Before you were?
I only went outside of Cleveland like twice. I went to Boston, and Pittsburgh. Some shitty ass, boring ass place.
And so like, where's some other place that you've been? What's the place that like surprised you, where you were like, damn, this place is awesome?
Miami.
Miami?
Yeah, I love Miami.
Really?
Cali. Cali get boring, but the sight, like looking at, like just being there, that shit real.
Just kind of like the vibe. And so I kind of want to go back to like your music and all of that as well. You have a lot of Cash Money AP and Young Land on there and some other producers as well. And it's all CMG, Breezy Produce. And you guys are close, so I'm kind of wondering, how do you guys balance like that work and friendship relationship?
We don't look at this shit like work. We just be doing us like. When it first started, I was living with Breezy. Like, when I came down here, I was living with Breezy, you feel me? So, it was just, I don't know, it was like...
So would you say that...
You wake up, shit, we probably feel like let's go to the studio, type shit. And then every time we do it, we making a hit, so it was really like, we just doing it. It's like fun, like it was just something to do. And it was something that we did every day. And shit it's just getting us far.
It seems like Breezy's just been there throughout the entire process.
Yeah, the whole, like, once I actually started taking this shit serious and like this music, and it was Breezy, right there.
Yeah, I mean,
It
yeah.
really still only just us for real.
Mhm.
Other than advice that we get from Big Brother, it's really just me and Breeze. You feel me? That's it.
So speaking about those producers and Cash Money AP, he produced Kitchen also, which has 420,000 plays. And the visual has 100,000. So I'm listening and I noticed that you have a lot of Cash Money on there. And with his kind of approach to the sound and the emotional delivery you guys had, which again you guys have awesome chemistry. Have you ever met Cash Money AP? And has he heard any of your songs and did one of your beats that you would consider doing like a joint tape maybe, or like just him straight up?
I ain't never meet him. He hit me up saying that cause I started up Kitchen, Purr, every song I did with Cash Money AP, most of the beats was stole, you feel me? I did that shit like before, like when I was in my cities, that's how I used to get beats. I used to go on YouTube and find them. And one day he hit me up, told me his label wanted to do a project, okay, like how I sound on his beats. It's like how we sound together. And then that's how we start getting more beats sent in. And that's just how that shit, just from them getting hip and liking the shit that I did on his shit. That's how I got linked with him. But I don't really I ain't never really meet him or anything like that. But it ain't really, it's just beats that I found.
You guys just work well together, and no matter what, you didn't even really need to meet him. That's interesting. I mean, I guess that's pretty. Is that normal in the music game?
I don't know. I just got in the music game. I don't know what's normal, what's abnormal. I just be doing me.
So when you see you saying so like things are new to you and stuff. So when you're doing all this, you're just kind of absorbing everything, and how are you putting that to your work? Like how is that helping you?
I don't know. I just get to everything I do just be a learning experience. You feel me? So, and I'm so early in my career, so it'd be like it ain't really like me taking a loss. I'm really, if anything bad happens, it's really just me learning. You feel me? I ain't never really took a loss. You feel me? It's all everything I do learning experience since I ain't experienced to this shit. I don't know nothing about this shit. So.
Yeah, like every experience, like you said, is learning. So you don't take L's. That's very true. You just learn from every new experience.
Yeah.
And so, like you said, you're new, but you've already worked with like Jack Boy, Smoke Perp, Zoe Dollars, Rich the Kid. Like, you work with a lot of pretty prominent people, pretty up there people. So who else is kind of in the works, and who would you be excited to work with the most? Like if you could pick someone right now.
For real, that shit might sound fried though, but like I really want to do a song with this nigga, Music Soul Child.
Okay.
He like some R&B nigga. I'll fuck with him. My mama fuck with him too. Like that shit. That's my mama. That's what my mama be listening to all the time. I want to do a song with that nigga. But rapper wise, I don't really like none of these niggas for real. Like that.
Okay.
For real. I really only listen to me and Gotti and all them, the whole CMG. Everybody else I don't really listen to. Like them niggas just get played by other people for real.
So you kind of do have that like me against the world, my group of people against the world kind of mentality, and you kind of have it where it's like CMG versus everybody. It seems like, is that kind of also like from Cleveland? Is that where Cleveland comes from? Yeah.
Yeah, like if I'm rocking with you, if you my nigga, you my niggas. Like if these are people I'm with. I don't really know shit about no other niggas I ain't paying attention to. Like I don't give a fuck about no niggas unless they the niggas that I'm trying to get rich with, or some niggas I'm trying to help. You feel me? If you ain't got nothing to do with me, I don't really give a fuck about you, what you doing. I don't really even try to give a fuck. And no fucks given at all. Like if I had 1 billion fucks, I wouldn't give you one. I don't really give a fuck about these niggas.
That's kind of a dangerous line to walk though, because it seems like if you have that beef mentality, I mean, the rap game is known for, and tumultuously enough.
Nigga won't smoke, we got order.
Huh?
Nigga won't smoke, we got order.
Yeah.
Nigga want some beef, I'm with all that shit. So nigga don't like what I'm saying, he can just come get some smoke. I like smoke.
Okay.
But for real, I'll just be focused on myself and my gang. And not even my gang, it's niggas I surround myself with. You don't even gotta be part of my gang. You could just be somebody that I fuck with, somebody I got love for. If you ain't somebody I got love for, and you ain't showing love to me on a daily basis, I really don't give a fuck what you doing. And I hope you succeed, cause I ain't no hating ass nigga, but I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna pay attention.
So how did Yo Gotti kind of crack that in you? Like, how did he get so close to you?
Like, he just showed love. What you feel me? Like, that's the first nigga that big to fuck with me, you feel me, that I even pay attention to. Like, there's other niggas that hit me up, but I don't want to pay attention to them niggas, you feel me? I only pay, you feel me, like, that's big bro, he only showed love, so that's all I'm showing back, you feel me? But that ain't even only him, anybody. If you showing me love, then that's all I'm gonna show you. If you a hating ass nigga, then I don't fuck with you, man. Or if you just ain't showed me no, you don't even gotta be hating on me. You just ain't. I just don't know you, so you ain't showed me no love, so I don't give a fuck about you. If I don't know you, I don't give a fuck.
So you must have a real respect and love for your fans then too.
Yeah, like, I love my fans. That's like that's my number on my IG is my number. My label and my manager told me to change my number. That's my number, you feel me? So I answer calls type shit. I be all type of shit. I love my fans.
Yeah, it goes back to all that.
Yeah, like my family give me Ubers and shit. For real, like everything, like.
For real, they're hooking it up like that?
Fans, though, like, I fuck with them, like, my fans show love, I show love to them.
Is Cleveland where you feel the most love? Is that where you get the most love?
Yeah, I do get the most love in Cleveland, but I get love everywhere else too.
Of course.
Like LA, like, I get a lot of love here. A lot of people in Cali call me. I get a lot of love in Florida, a lot of love in PA. But mainly, my city fuck with me though. There's a lot of hating ass niggas too though, but that's everywhere. Yes. Everybody gonna get it. Got haters. Like, the nerdiest, corny ass nigga, I'm gonna have at least two haters, two niggas that don't like that nigga for whatever
reason. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever their reasons is, that he just too smart, so they don't like him. That's everybody though. You feel me? So I don't be worried about no hating ass things.
You seem to be very family oriented because you already mentioned your mom a lot. So how is that? How have you been able to kind of balance that too? Because you've been on the road, and you know, have you seen her much? Like, how is?
I literally I see my mom like I don't know. I barely see my mom. I try to. I be trying to go back and stay and chill. You feel me? But the city ain't really. I don't be working in Cleveland for real. It ain't like no work energy. It's really like. Whenever I go to Cleveland, it's really like I either miss my mom or I feel like I gotta go back to the streets to reset my head so I can think of more shit in the booth type shit. Like, that's about it. I barely see my mom. I wish I could see my mama all the time, but I can't.
Yeah, it's part of the lifestyle.
Yeah, like if I was to stay with my mom, you feel me? I don't want to be making no money. You feel me? There won't be no way for me making no money.
And you're trying to get back to her.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I want to be able to do shit for my mama if I'm with my mama all the time.
Of course, yeah. But you said something very interesting. You said you like to go back to your hood to kind of reset and find yourself. And so is that part of your musical process? And like, what do you really mean by that?
Like, I be like, I only rap. I don't write, so I freestyle about whatever coming up in my head.
All of that is freestyle?
Yeah, like I ain't write a song and I don't be writing shit.
Okay.
You feel me? So I don't write, so like whatever be on my songs be like some shit that's just in my head. It probably won't be in my head, just what I can think of at the time. If I'm only doing rich nigga shit, you feel me? I ain't about to relate to a broke nigga, cause all I'm gonna be talking about is rich nigga shit. I gotta go back to the city and actually be in the shit. You feel me? I gotta actually be whatever the fuck I'm talking about. You feel me? Like I gotta, just so I can reset. Just cause I'm only be thinking about like talking about yachts and shit like that. And niggas don't wanna hear you talk about all these mansions and shit that you be in, all this other shit. Niggas wanna hear about who the fuck you ride today with my fans Like who you rob today, what you about to do after you do that, you feel me? What hating ass nigga you hope you see, you feel me? They wanna hear that shit. Them niggas don't even wanna hear that bullshit that I'm rap about if I'm literally doing what I do in my life. Cause my lifestyle literally fun. I can't be having no fun ass music. I'm gonna make the streets fun. I'm gonna make the streets sound fun to you, you feel me? Like, I ain't about to be rapping about what I rap about what I'm actually like it's like, you feel me? I gotta go back to the city to reset. I'm really rapping about what the fuck I'm around. You feel me? So if I'm around some bullshit, some boring shit, some shit that I ain't used to, I'm gonna rap about that shit. I'm gonna rap about the fun shit. The shit I like. I like being in the streets with my niggas. You feel me? Type shit.
So you have both sides. You get to see kind of both sides of the world. And to some people, that's a little jarring because a lot of people don't really know how to handle both sides. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I'm just curious, like, which side do you prefer?
In between.
In between?
Yeah, where I'm at right now. I can literally, like, I can go back to my hood and chill with my niggas. I can go pick my niggas up and take them to the studio with me. You feel me? Like, I like that. Or I can go be with Gotti in a multi-million-dollar studio or in a mansion or with Breezy on a fucking boat popping bottles, playing with, I can go, you do whatever the fuck, you feel me? I like that. A lot of niggas can't do that. Like, a lot of niggas gotta literally stay. If they live in a rich nigga lifestyle, they gotta literally stay that, cause niggas gonna take your money, you feel me? Niggas gonna, I don't know, niggas gonna fuck you over, whatever. Or niggas, they got their own, they can't do no rich nigga shit, cause don't no rich niggas fuck with them, cause they a broke-minded ass nigga, you feel me? It ain't no getting through to this broke ass nigga, so ain't no rich nigga gonna want you around them, you feel me? Like, so it's like I got the best of both. Like, my street niggas want me around them, you feel me? My rich niggas want me around them, you feel me? I can be around wherever the fuck I wanna be at the time. Nah, that's the benefit. This shit. Like, I literally can be like, man, I'm tired of this shit. I'm about to go back to the streets. I can be like, man, I'm tired of this interview shit, bro. I'm about to leave, bro. My flight tomorrow. I'm about to go back to the hood. You feel me? I can do that if I want to. Or I can be in the hood and be like, man, I'm about to, Gotti, where you at? Oh, you in LA? I'm about to go there. Breezy, where you at? Oh, you New York? I'm about to go there. We about to do some shit.
So would you say you're chasing the fame? Would you want the fame?
I mean, I like fame, but I like money more. But the fame cool, like fame bring money, but money bring you fame too.
Caught her looking at my roof like where the rest at. Hey, heard your pack was boof, I wanna test that. I just left the dealership like let me test that. I got free smoke for any nigga disrespect the gang. I got the cheat codes, but I ain't